homage to...
Ominous.
We're live! We're starting now. Can't you see? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wayward 7. My name is Will, and I am the Forever DM, as always. And we are on episode 18. 18. That's where we are. Oh my goodness. All right. Huh?
I said we can count.
We can count here at the studios. Yeah. Anyway, so welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We got another exciting episode for you. But before we start, I think Ethan has some stuff to say. I wish you could have seen that. Okay.
Darby's back!
Darby's back!
Hey guys! I really missed you all.
We missed you.
We missed
you
Darby.
too. Gosh.
Not to say that we didn't like having guest stars.
Yeah, but you know, Darby's just.
We love our guest stars.
It's
we love Darby.
some of them.
We love Darby more.
We do love Darby.
We do.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, I'm okay with saying that.
Except for Isabella.
I think that's okay. I think that's the opposite of what you wanted to say.
Wait, never mind. Isabella, I don't condone your actions.
So
Isabella, I don't condone it. There you go. Go back.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. I have here this cheese sauce, which I promised last year that somebody would eat if we reached a certain benchmark of subscribers.
Dude, how old is that?
Which we've not reached that benchmark yet. But I wanted to point out, because it is becoming obvious to me that I am going to be the one who will eat this when we do get there.
Lauren, didn't you throw
I think
that
that was
away?
obvious from the
I thought I
beginning.
did.
Did you throw it in the trash?
I found it somewhere.
You're such a
I
raccoon.
buried it under all
It's the
the other
same
trash
one
bags.
though. It's got the scribbles on
It's
it.
got
Yep.
it.
But I did want to ask a favor, because the date on this is for the 18th of February of 2023.
Dude,
So
that
we're
was
already
months
past
ago.
it. We're already past that.
Do you want to buy a new
But-
one?
Well, if we don't make it by the end of the year, I'm not eating it. But if we get to that benchmark by December, I will still be eating this. So I'm just asking you to please make that happen sooner rather than later, for my own health.
He's frugal.
He did this to himself.
I did, but I did make a promise, and if we do get there by December, then I will attempt to eat this expired cheese sauce.
Oh my god.
So, subscribe. Have your friends subscribe. Make fake accounts to also subscribe with to boost our numbers.
Buy some bots.
Buy some bots so that we can reach this benchmark by the end of the year. Again, sooner rather than later, so that I do not get
Expire?
terribly sick. Expire.
Yeah, so
Because the cheese already has.
Ooh.
expired months ago, dude. That's not good.
I'm aware.
All right.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Again, just need a little help.
Yeah. Like and subscribe to see Ethan expire.
No.
All right.
Okay.
So if we're done with Ethan, you got anything else to add on to that?
I would prefer not to expire.
Oh, okay, well we'll consider it, but we're gonna call that Plan B. Lauren, got
Okay,
something to say?
I'm not gonna bribe you to, subscribe and follow on our Instagram and TikTok at the Wayward 7. I would appreciate if you do. If you do, that adds to him eating the cheese.
Yeah.
Sooner, please don't let him expire.
I'll show
Please.
sympathy for him.
Hey!
But we post updates on Instagram about, the episodes we post and fun videos. Spoilers without context is something that we've been doing regularly
Love
now.
those.
We're working on projects that we'll be able to announce soon, I hope. Also, the music we're going to be using today, we're trying out a new app called Pocket Bard that we found on TikTok. It's royalty-free music, so if there's any other DMs who want music, you can try it out with us.
Yeah, super cool so far. Looking forward to using it. All right, Ty, you got anything to say?
Like and subscribe.
Yeah,
that's great.
Hit that bell. Get those notifications.
Come on.
I was gonna say I don't want to see Ethan.
We will
But we
live
kind of
stream it.
do, right? We kind of.
Okay, if we go past the 500 subscriber mark, we'll add other things into the smoothie we make for him.
Oh.
Oh! That's a Wayward 7 promise.
No,
Well, let's not be
No,
too hasty here.
I think that's it, and we're gonna go ahead and roll the intro.
I'm not happy with this. Who doesn't love a good bird?
If there aren't birds, I don't want to be.
They're delicious.
Stop eating bird. Hey everybody.
Chicken.
So. I didn't say anything. This time. Last time we left off, the party ran into some interesting people deep in the depths of the mines under Pluter Hole. There they defeated some larger elemental creature, claimed a trophy, and then proceeded to attempt to exit. However, upon taking the path that they took to get in, the seemingly inconspicuous ruins down here, there was a disturbance. It seems that they were trespassing unknowingly, but not trespassing against just anybody, but the Cilician Advisory, the group of spy masters and reconnaissance that kind of keep tabs here on the country of Hras, as well as Mizumi. The party, overhearing the conversation further down the hall, they opted to hide. Escaping narrowly, they came into confrontation a few times, dealing with the Praetorian Guard quite easily, more easily than anticipated due to pure dumb luck.
Thank you,
Good
Daryl.
circumstance. Let's see. Daryl? Yeah, Daryl, thank you. But from there, they went to some stairs looking for another exit, finding a library with a treasure trove of many, many ancient books. One of which you grabbed was an older journal detailing certain dates and times, specifically on a war of eclipses, or something like that. You also found a map, written in a strange handwriting, but in common, nevertheless, which eventually pointed out that it was not of Cilician make, as to be expected with the advisors here. However, Icarus and and our friend Wiggum the Fun-Sized discovered some amulets as they took and decided not to let go of for some time. From there, they attempted to leave out of an exit tunnel, however rubble-blocked, and Nestani was forced to use one of her only calling cards to ask for help from one of her mentors. Ares arrived and promptly teleported them out, getting them far above the surface of Pluter Hole. From there, they walked back. They exchanged money with her to pay off some of the debts that are soon to come up. And they went to the Whitewood, a craft shop of sorts by the blacksmith and enchanter Bert Pierce, where they made a deal with him to keep one of the eggs that they unknowingly picked up, and in trade received a small discount as well as some other things, and completion of the job, despite losing the wagon. But from there, you headed up to a very inconspicuous inn that Grigori said he may or may not be in. this large hanging mushroom of a place that seemed to cling to the ceiling, and there, while some of the others broke off to discuss with other dwarves and do dancing and hit on strangers and people's ants. The main group here, the Forerunners, opted to speak to Khalees, their enchantress who has agreed to help you guys out. And soon, Grigori informed them of several locations and whereabouts of the other racers, as well as that he is currently collecting more information to hopefully give you guys an edge in case you were to either encounter them or to motivate you to move a bit faster or perhaps go for larger bounties. That being said, though, you also revealed to Grigori that you have run into the advisory and potentially made a large enemy with them, considering that you did kill 2 of their guards.
Actually, we didn't.
You did not, but you
That
were there.
was-
There was aid. Aid was given, despite it being like one freaking round. Anyway, Grigori advised you to lay low and sneak out after the guards have already tried to sweep the city, which you did. However, as you were to escape, there were some issues and complications with Wiggum and his other friends, but everybody made it through, hiding the amulets in the mouths of your birds. Icarus, as you had come to the guard to see which Praetorian, or the Praetorian who was checking everybody, recognizing an old familiar face.
Mm-hmm.
The Silver Dragonborn, you know as Kia.
Still shook about that.
She might be as well. As, for some reason, despite knowing that you were lying to her about your identity and your whereabouts, she let you go, but didn't seem to want to linger on this moment. But, with everybody making it through, very tearful and heartwarming goodbyes were said to the group formerly known as Half Squads. As they parted with several trinkets, giving coins to some and hugs to others. But, more importantly, Wiggum relinquishing his amulet to Nestani, leaving Nestani and Icarus with the amulets. But that being said, they split, they part, and the rest of you mounted up maybe a mile from the city, ready to head out. Icarus and Nestani, as the 2 of you begin to kind of pull yourselves up onto your terror birds, you once again look up to a bright, full moon, golden, radiant, shining down, massive in the sky, as shooting stars begin to streak across the sky, very reminiscent of that of the Golden Harvest. And as you look around, the world seems to be faded almost in color as the stars slow down. Now closer to cracks against the sky. And as you see Darrow and Rena standing completely and perfectly still. The birds also in this way. As you look up, you hear the wind has completely stopped. The moon being the only colored object here, as everything else slowly begins to drain. And as you look around, you can slightly hear the cracking, almost a shattering noise, as the 2 of you look about. Make a perception check.
17.
22.
22 and 17. Nestani, you notice the small subtle detail. Almost as if there is a small sliver, a crack in this large golden moon. And you watch as almost a blood red light shining through that crack. And you watch as the shooting stars that you once perceived now streaking across the sky, almost like the sky itself is being shattered. And you watch as this red shatter slowly makes its way towards you. As it dodges and weaves through the night sky, it hits the ground with a thunderous crack. And you watch as this crack, fingers begin to push its way out. I need just the two of you to roll for initiative.
Oh.
So, at our crossroads here, do you have your minis? Alright, so the two of you here, for the sake of this, these will serve as your mounts that you are preparing to get on. Darrow and Renna, do you have yours? Thank you. Hi. Put you guys over here. And as you watch, fingers spindly and long claws, almost talon-like, growing out of these sick fingernails. You see this larger, kind of lanky creature, hair dripping down in these tendrils, kind of draping from where the mouth should be. You're unable to see its face, but you do see what appears to be a large black horn that kind of juts from the face, from somewhere within the matted mess. That being said, as the creature begins to kind of slowly push out, you watch as the hair slowly begins to rise, and you see the mouth of tendrils, very reminiscent of another creature that you saw on a similar night. With that being said, let's get into combat. So, what did the two of you get?
16.
16. 16 and 13. That being said, the creature goes first.
Shane.
So, as it kind of limps out, you watch as it kind of starts making these clicking noises, looking about frantically. And you watch as it perceives you, Nestani. And you watch as the horn turns towards you. The hair kind of slowly begins to rise, and you watch as it peels back, the skin kind of rolling over the top of the head, and you see that it is an empty void filled with what appears to be these small kind of eyes inside the mouth. The tendrils are long and inky. But, that being said, I need you, actually, it's going to sprint towards you with unprecedented speed and try and rip you off your mount with a claw attack. It's going to put 2 towards you. So that first one is a 24 to hit, and the second one is a 17 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay, so the claw comes down over you. You suffer. Oh, gotta pull up this now. You suffer 13 points of piercing damage as the first claw digs into you, ripping you off your mount and holding you in the air as the other one gores into you. You watch the face peel back as the tendrils start to slowly make their way to wrap around your face. So that was from the first attack. The second attack, you suffered 12 additional points of piercing damage. You still up?
Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't get to do the other thing. That being said, as it holds you up in the air, Icarus, you see this purple light that seems to flood into Nestani's face, and you almost watch as almost tethers of her are being pulled into the mouth. So, what was your initiatives again?
16.
16? Alright, Icarus, you are up.
What?
What you doing, man?
So she's grappled now, huh?
Yes, she is currently grappled. Let me double check if she's restrained as well. She is also restrained.
Well.
So.
Okay, I guess let me just kind of like bop over to this side of Jarena.
Yeah, flip over to the other side. Just
And-
let you use 5 feet there.
Okay.
Little meat
And can I hide behind her?
Yeah, sure. Make a stealth check as your bonus action, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
That's cocked. Oh, that's okay. I'm so sorry. Stealth. 25.
25. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, and then having hidden, I'm going to shoot him.
Go for it. Make an attack roll.
That
thing.
I'm going
The
to
guy.
shoot
All right, go for it.
with my crossbow with a regular bolt.
Okay, good to know. You two go ahead and roll me initiative as well.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 to hit. All right.
Or wait, do I have advantage?
If you're hidden, yeah.
I was hidden, okay.
Yeah, you're hidden. 16. 16. A 16 will just hit.
Okay. I will take it.
All right.
So this.
Oh, that's not that many. Didn't mean to press that one. Okay, cool. All right. So, and you do get sneak attack because your ally is right next to him.
Okay.
Unwillingly.
Unwilling. But she's next to him and conscious.
Okay.
which are the two
Unfortunately, I don't
points.
get to assassinate, so that's a real shame. But
What'd you two get for initiative?
15.
15?
4.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes it easy for me. So, because I have a lot going on right here, just remember it's Icarus, Darrow, Nestani, Rena.
I have it written down.
Okay, thank you. You could text that to me. That'd be helpful too.
that is 15. Or sorry, I rolled the wrong die. Do you want me to leave the sneak attack dice and just?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So that is instead 17.
17? 17 points
18.
of... 18 points of...
I'm so sorry.
You're good.
18 of piercing.
Alright. Nice. Alright. So, that's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Move anywhere? You good?
No, I'm gonna need to stay there.
Alright. Nestani, you watch as it starts goring into you, ripping your flesh off your body. You're still up, but you kind of watch as it is about to deliver some final strike as the tendrils open up. You watch as a bolt flies into the side of the face, kind of piercing the side, and you kind of see it pop through the mouth. You kind of as it turns its attention towards Icarus. What are you doing? You are currently grappled and restrained.
Okay, so I can't do anything.
Well, you can use an action to try and remove it to break free of the grapple, or you can make an attack with disadvantage.
If I use my breath attack, would that still be with disadvantage?
Is it a
Because
save, or is it a attack roll?
it's a save.
Then it would just be straight.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
So I'm right
As Johnny
there.
gets grabbed.
Yeah. All right.
You know, if it works, it works. Yeah. So that
If it
is
works.
a dex of 11.
Okay. It does succeed, and on a success, as you focus, concentrating, letting out this radiant breath attack, point blank, you watch as its form shifts and moves as the head kind of careens in underneath you, dodging the attack.
No half damage?
No half damage. For some reason, it seemed to know that you were going to do that. So, with that being said, that's your action. Do you have anything else?
I can't do anything else.
I mean, you have potions you can probably drink if you want.
If I'm
Let me just double check.
restrained, I can't.
Creature speed becomes 0, cannot benefit from speed. Attack rolls have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving. I would say it doesn't specify that you can't use a potion if you have it. But I'm just letting you know because I see your health now. I did want to take a peek. With that being said, are you want to do that or are you good?
I don't have any.
Okay, alright, moving on. So, with that being said, Darrow and Rena, as you watch as Nestani and Icarus begin to mount up and head out, you see the shooting stars, the golden moon, and there's a loud, thunderous crack, and all of a sudden you see Nestani hanging up in the air from this massive kind of lanky creature, this thick gray hide that seems to cling to the bones of this creature, the long matted hair, and more importantly, this kind of purple light flooding out onto Nestani as it's holding her up. That being said, we are now at the top of the round. The creature goes. The creature is going to make a bite attack on Nestani. It has advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to need to do that. But, it's a 26 to hit,
Yeah.
which I assume, yeah. And so that, okay, whatever. It's 4 points of piercing.
Yeah.
I understand you are down, but it is also worth noting that you also take 5 points of psychic as you go down. And with Nestani limp, you watch as the light kind of floods and kind of it now starts to radiate from the head of this creature. As it drops Nestani on the ground, it is going to lurch back, jumping over here, and you kind of watch as this light begins to flood towards the direction of Icarus and Rena. As Icarus seems to have taken its attention, is now focusing it on you.
That's cool.
That is the end of its turn. Icarus, you're up.
Okay. Okay. It feels so backwards to do it this way, but I'm gonna hide first again.
Okay.
With the bonus action.
Roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
It is focusing on you.
Yeah, I'll still go for it. 15.
You get behind the bird once again,
Okay.
but what's he doing?
I'm going to move.
Okay.
Let me just see.
Jaro, you're on deck. What you gonna do?
Okay. Okay. I guess I'll cut out this way. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Right here.
25. Oh wait, no, that would be
20. You do.
up to 30.
Yep.
And then let me go 20 feet straight up.
Okay. Alright, 20 feet straight up. Alright.
And then I'm going to shoot him from here.
Okay. Make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
This, you kind of see that the purple light is kind of flooding everybody really but Dara at this point.
Okay. That is a 19.
With disadvantage? Nice. Okay. That'll hit.
Okay. And that I'm, yeah, no sneak attack there.
No sneak
so just a normal 10 points of piercing.
Nice. Okay. Another bolt sinks in the side, and you can see it looked like it was preparing itself, but it seems to have been cut off briefly for a second as you kind of fire, and it still cannot seem to get out of the way.
Alright, that ends my turn.
All right, Darrow, you're up. Nestani, Rena, you're on deck.
Stani's not up.
First, I want to curse the creature.
Okay. So what does that entail?
I also want to curse.
I too want
Damn
both verbally and
Release.
but yeah. So basically, I get +2 to damage rolls. And
Is this Hexblade's curse?
Yes.
Okay.
And then yeah, if I had a 19, it's a crit.
All right, nice.
Very cool.
So,
And then I would like to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
That is a 23 to hit.
23 will hit. What level are you guys? 4?
Yeah.
23?
Yep.
Oh my god.
So that is. Let me see what kind of damage it says for that curse.
Which
Just,
do it.
I'm assuming it's
Type
the
of damage?
Same. Yeah,
It's force damage.
So yeah, that would be 14 points of force damage.
Nice, okay, good damage. Alright, so you fire off the Eldritch Blast, and you kind of see the creature kind of flinches for a second, still keeping its focus on Icarus. That being said, is that the end of your turn? You want to move anywhere?
I'll stay put.
Okay. All right. Nestani, that saving throw.
18.
18 success. Rena, you're up.
Awesome. Okay, so I am like not frozen, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yep.
And I see this creature, and he doesn't have the blue light still going.
Oh, he does.
He does. Okay.
Yeah, you are in it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get off the mount, or actually,
You weren't on it yet.
oh, I wasn't on.
Yeah,
it.
so
Okay.
you're right
My
where you're
bad.
at. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, I see. My
Yeah.
bad. Okay, so I'm going to. I was looking for the name of this. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna do preserve life on Nestani.
What's the range on that?
30 feet. Anything I can, a creature within 30 feet
You got it.
that I can see.
Yep.
Or
you're
wait,
right.
no, I don't even have to see them.
Perfect.
Cool.
Alright.
I'm gonna do
So you cast Preserve Life. Is that your action?
20 HP.
Nice. So Nestani,
So
there you go.
that's used, and then
That's good. Other death.
get out of the light if I can. Is there an area where I feel like it's safer? Could I maybe drag her?
You have to get to her. She's 30 feet away.
She is 30 feet.
Yeah. Well, a little bit
A
about.
little less, maybe.
Like 25.
Oh, I
so,
see.
Yeah. She's right here.
Okay.
Yep.
So a place out of the light where I feel like it'd be safer, because I don't know if he's gonna shoot something out of that light.
You can try running closer to Darrow. That would probably get you out of there.
I'll do that.
What's your movement?
30.
30. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Like right there?
I'll try that.
I'll say, yeah, right there you're out of the light for sure.
And I think bonus action. I was gonna do spiritual weapon, but I have my new sword, so
Yep.
I don't know.
And you already
does
cast a
any-
spell this round.
You're right.
Well, it wasn't a spell, it's channel divinity.
Oh, okay, yeah, then you could have done it.
I
But,
could. Does
well, it's an
anybody-
action
Well,
cast spiritual weapon, then you get the bonus action to attack.
I'll probably use my new
Yeah.
sword instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just look at that while you're while the creature goes.
So much.
All is
20.
good.
You're up to 20. Yep. All right. So the creature's turn. The creature focusing around. It is going to once again scurry back.
Marvis, get him!
Forward right here. Now everyone is within the light, kind of shining from its
How big
face.
is this cone?
It is it's about a 15-foot cone that extends for 600 feet. Darn it. It seems to have a good line of sight. That being said, you watch as the cone for a split second hones in as the tendrils wrap around and focus, and you watch as it turns towards Icarus.
Really just don't like you.
And it's going to use both its
Correct.
attacks to do the big thing.
I'm already down.
You're also near.
Icarus, that is a 16 to hit?
That does hit.
Okay, sorry. Icarus, you suffer 12 points of psychic damage.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. All right. And once again, it is going to open up the tendrils, and you see the kind of light just flooding the area in front of it, as it seems to be kind of keeping its distance and kind of shimmering around on all fours. All right. So with that being said, Icarus, you are up. Darrow, you are on deck.
Very interesting.
What you doing?
Exciting.
Yeah, what you doing?
It's a great question.
Were you counting on yourself dying?
I wouldn't say counting on it, but definitely expecting it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so he is, as an estimate, I want to say probably what, like 45-ish feet away?
And that's about 20 feet up, so it means 60.
Well, that's not what I want. I guess I'm gonna move directly towards you.
Okay. How many feet?
I guess however much that is.
25, 30?
Sure.
There we go.
Just kind of spread us out, I guess. And I'm just gonna shoot him again, I guess.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Yeah.
I will say, you guys notice as the light is following Icarus. So now that he has moved
Okay.
over here, the rest of you are out of the light.
Great job. That's for the best.
Thank you.
Hey,
You're so
Sylvia,
helpful.
just split us. Okay, so just a straight attack roll.
Straight attack roll. Actually, disadvantage.
Okay. I shouldn't have asked.
Oh, I was gonna tell you anyway. But
I don't think you were.
I was, because it's on the sheet.
Well, 12.
12 unfortunately does not hit. You
I'm
fire,
aware.
and the rest of you see this. Icarus, it looks as if it simply just missed. But the rest of you watch as almost the creature shifts to a different position, 5 feet away. There's an after image for but a minute, or a moment there, for a second. Almost seemed to, not necessarily teleport, but as if it was never there. That being said,
Okay.
that's your action.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink a potion of healing.
Bonus action and movement there, or are you still going to movement?
I will not be moving.
Okay.
So this, well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am. So
Okay.
This will end my turn.
All right, so Darrow, you are up. Nestani, you are on deck.
We got 2 and 1.
I'm going to put Armor of Shadows on myself.
Okay.
It doesn't expend a spell slot or anything.
All right.
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Nice. All right, roll to attack.
Classic.
Classic Eldritch Blast.
A little Eldritch Lion.
That is a 19.
19 hits. Oh my gosh, man.
Is that a crit? That's a 19?
That's
I have to
correct.
roll the 19. That was with
Oh.
modifiers, yeah. Unfortunately.
I know, I was like,
I
yeah!
roll 1 on damage.
You roll
But,
1 damage?
1 on damage. But so that's
+2.
6 points force damage.
Nice. Okay. Sweet. All right, at the end of your turn,
Where's the cone at right now? Like
the cone is focused on Icarus. It kind of cuts off before it reaches one of your birds here.
Okay.
You kind of just seem to be waiting for somebody to tell them what to do, staying back.
Cool. Oh, stay put.
All right. So that being said, Nestani, you are up, but you're also down.
Up and down, don't worry about it. It's gonna start seeing.
So it evens out.
You're mid.
I'm gonna stand up.
Stand up.
Yep.
All right. Half your movement.
That's not nice.
I'm sorry. That's rude. That was rude. I'm sorry.
And I have my movement, right?
Half your movement. Yep.
Needs to be 15 feet.
Yep. What you doing?
I'm not gonna move, but I'm gonna take my longbow and shoot at it.
Okay, go for it. Make an attack roll.
Sorry, she's showing. 18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
I should have grabbed this out beforehand, but I was also almost dead, so
Relatable.
I kind of feel like that might take. Okay, that's gonna be 10 points of piercing.
10 points of piercing. Nice. All right. Fire in the arrow kind of sticks into the kind of leathery hide. Doesn't seem to bleed. Just kind of dust almost puffs out for a second.
Interesting.
Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark
Okay. All right. So you will
on the
see
creature. So.
Hunter's Mark. I have a thing for it, but I don't want to look for it. So
I should have cast it beforehand, but
you should have, but that's okay.
crap.
You'll remember next. You'll get the hang of it.
What's Dude Bro looking like?
He has been hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have taken out a large, portion. Anyway, that being said, Nestani's at the end of your turn. You gonna move? You good? You got 15 feet. Yes or no?
I'll move 15 feet back.
That way?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. There you go. Let Icarus solo. All right, Rena, what you doing?
Oh
Icarus, you're on
gosh.
deck.
So, let's see. I see this creature, but I feel like he's a little far away for things I can do.
He is about 70 feet away.
Oh man. Okay. Well,
65 to 70 feet.
I think the only thing I can do is my guiding bolt.
Okay,
So I'm gonna try it.
go for it. Make an attack roll.
18 plus 6.
That'll definitely hit. 24. Just barely.
Cool.
Level 4.
me roll an 18.
I'm just saying, man. Dang.
What is that?
16.
He's like really good with numbers. I don't know if you'll know, so I'm just like,
So
boom,
16?
calculator.
16 radiant.
16 radiant, nice. There's a kind of blast off the side of the creature and kind of and it shifts its attention at you.
Oh no!
So the cone moves back over to you guys.
And then I am going to use my movement.
Okay. I don't think the movement's there.
There I am. I'm here?
Yeah, you're right. Not rot, man.
Oh, I'm so,
you did what I did.
Maybe like
You can't dog me for saying Johari
there.
anymore.
I think 6 spaces
Yeah.
this way.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
30?
30. Yeah.
Cool.
The light moves with you.
You're welcome.
She was strategically
Okay,
moving for
Are
us.
we still all in it, or?
Icarus and Nestani are outside of it.
I really don't want y'all to get hurt.
All right.
Is it
so
just blinding us, or is it doing anything else?
it is just a purple light that seems to be emanating from the head of this creature.
Oh, I love purple.
I mean, like, narrowed in right before attacking, so.
It did do
seems
that.
significant.
Yeah.
So that being said, that the end of your turn.
I think it is.
All right. So back to the top of the round. Creature has shifted its attention from Icarus and has shifted it to you. So let's go and spend. Let's see how far. 35, 40, 45, 50. Perfect. Right up there.
Yeah.
Just
Good
barely.
on now.
Fine.
And it is going to use both claw attacks on you, Rena. I don't know if either of us hit. That's 2 12s.
No, yay, they did not hit. That's cool.
Okay. Yeah, it is going to then.
I'm doing what he's doing. I'm doing like some like really cool like dodging,
Yeah, you're
slow motion like.
You take the sword, just spinning off, kind of the claws hitting the side as it.
Been waiting for this moment.
It is going to leap over your head over to the other side.
Oh wow.
I'm like,
And you kind of watch as it gets down on all fours. The mouth opens up. Now projecting everybody in the light.
Diggle,
Air bud.
Everybody.
Isha.
That being said, Icarus, you are up.
Okay.
Dara, you are on deck. Do what you want to do.
Can I get, like, a range estimate here?
You're about 20 feet up still, yeah?
Yep.
So we'll say that's about 90.
Call that 90?
Yeah, call
Okay.
it 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I move, let's go, like, 30 feet this way and 20 feet this way?
15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. I guess so.
Is that where you want to be?
Yep.
Okay.
That's where I am. Well, I'll say it like that.
Okay, that's right.
That's where I am.
It is what it
You're
is.
60 feet away.
Okay, so I am going to shoot him again,
Go for it.
and he was guiding bolted, so I should have some advantage.
It will be a straight
It'll be,
roll.
that's right, yeah. I
But
meant to
you do get sneak attack because Rena is standing next to him.
Okay, well, if it hits.
If you hit.
If, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's not a high AC.
It's not, but when you roll like a 3 and a 5,
I just rolled 2 5s, man. I'm
Yeah.
not happy.
hey, now we know what his plus to hit is. Haha.
That's okay.
Glad you remember.
That's
the
allowed.
Ah, cool. That is 25 to hit.
25 hits. Roll damage. You got sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold that talk. Roll a 25.
I was nervous.
Ethan's so dramatic.
I've been told this.
I am running out of drink.
Oh no. That is 17.
Nice. 17 with sneak attack.
That's correct.
Okay. Nice. Firing
And then-
into the face. Once again, kind of shrieks and pulls back, but still kind of keeping a general focus on the entire group.
Can I tell Marvis and Urena to attack?
Yeah, you can.
Would that like take my bonus action? Or
I'd say a
just-
bonus action to command, yeah.
Okay, so I'll do that then.
All right. Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Yes, of
And
course.
what specifically are you telling them to do?
I just point at the thing and say attack.
Okay.
Conveniently, there's also your friend standing right
You point to Nestani, who's bleeding out on the floor.
I'm looking for my actions like I don't have.
And what?
17.
Nice. Okay. You see both of them kind of look up at you and then turn their attention towards the creature. All right.
I feel good about that.
All right. So that being said, Icarus, at the end of your turn.
Correct.
Darrow, you are up. Nestani, you are on deck.
All right. I want to Misty Step behind him. Is that possible? Can I see like
what's-
between his legs or anything?
Yeah, yeah. It's tall, kind of
Pause.
lanky, so it's a lanky creature.
Yeah.
What's the range on Misty stuff?
60 feet.
Oh yeah, easy enough. Right
Can I
back
see
there.
where?
Does this count as being flanked?
With Rena, yes, it does.
Sweet. So I
Doing
want,
something right.
You're doing a great job standing there.
I'm gonna slice him with my sword.
All
You
right,
will
you have
jump.
advantage. Tanking is important.
Yeah.
Being able to take 2 of the hits.
That is a 17.
17 hits, yeah.
Nice.
Look at Darrow.
That's 11 slashing.
11 slashing. All right, nice. So you slash into the heel of this creature and kind of buckles down for a second, and you kind of watch as the head, for a brief second, kind of looks back towards you, and you watch as the arm kind of almost breaks through the spine and kind of creaks back and kind of. It seems like it's going in for an attack towards you next time, but it is going to keep its focus generally on most of the group now. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. So with that being said, Nestani, you are up. Rena, you are on deck.
Okay, so it's pointed. Oh, my
It's
goodness.
pointed at the 3 of you and the birds.
If I am like, if I move back this way, will I be able to not be able to?
I'd say if you move that way.
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, what's your movement?
30.
You're out of the light there. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at him with my bow.
Go for it. Make an attack roll.
Okay, that is a 17 to hit.
17. All right. That'll hit.
Oh my god.
I want you to know there's multiple songs I can think of that have to do with lights which blind you.
Yeah.
And it's just like cycling through my head on
Yeah.
repeat.
Just being blinded by the lights.
I'm trying to get my other damage point out and I can't.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my
Why are your
damage
dice not out? We're playing.
because it's a dice I wasn't using for my
We've
damage
been playing
until
for
now.
like half an hour.
We've.
Shut up!
It's literally been 50 minutes.
Listen, I'm counting. Okay, that is overall with the
Yep.
hunter's mark. It is 14 points of piercing.
Nice. I will say he is looking hurt at this point.
Okay.
So, as you fire into it, you kind of see it is kind of looking about everywhere, trying to gauge what to do. With that being said, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Rena, you're
Wait,
up.
actually, if I'm switching to my diamond arrows, is that a bonus action to
Yes,
switch it?
switch
Okay.
ammunition.
I'm gonna at least switch to one arrow. Like, just put getting ready to gear 1 into it.
Okay, sure. Notch down an arrow. Bonus action. Got it. Rena, Devars, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna try to use my new sword.
All right.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use it. Okay, my obsidian edge longsword.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so this will just be a straight roll. You have
Mhm.
disadvantage and advantage to make a straight roll.
Okay. 14 plus 4?
18 will hit.
18.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage, and you get +1 from your sword. So.
There it is.
Icarus, you are on deck. Know what you're gonna do.
10 plus 1 is 10 plus 1 is 11 radiant.
Radiant.
Yeah, wait, sorry. I always say that 'cause everything I have is radiant,
Right.
but it's slashing.
Yeah.
Which is why I got the sword.
I was like, that's a fancy sword.
Wow, I don't remember making it that cool.
At level 4?
You guys bought it on a discount.
It's like it's obsidian.
That was in the bargain bin? Dollar Tree?
It was. My cool bargain bin sword.
All right, cool. So you do 11 points of slashing damage as you kind of rake it across the face. You guys have it kind of in an interesting situation that it's going to need to think through. Is that the end of your turn? And you are two-handing the sword, or are you one-handing the sword? Do you have your shield out or no?
I can't remember.
She rolled 1-hand damage.
I used
Okay,
the
so it's-
1d8 plus
okay.
2, so I think I do have
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah. So you got the shield. Just double checking for that.
Cool.
All right.
That's it, sorry.
All right. Got it. It's now the creature's turn.
Creature.
Yeah.
I was almost gonna feel guilty for just jumping on this man, but he did pretty
He
much kill
jumped us
Nestani
first,
first.
yeah.
So.
Yeah. No,
I almost felt guilty too, and then I was like,
I need
oh wait.
everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Wisdom save.
Ooh.
All creatures it perceives.
I don't want to be perceived.
Does this have anything to do with being charmed?
No.
I feel good about that.
What did everybody get?
12.
12.
18.
Success.
8.
Failure.
11.
Failure.
Yeah,
So Rena,
I've heard that a lot.
doesn't really change much for Rena, but the rest of you get teleported right in front of
Oh.
it.
Great.
Oh!
Oh,
Wow.
that's a fun little trick.
That's
The one person who succeeded was already there.
Rena was already standing there.
He
I
just
realize
like,
it makes it kind of redundant.
he just kind of looks at her and he's like, "You're fine, actually. You're
like,
good."
am I?
So, as the light floods the area for a brief flash, the rest of you look around and realize that you are now placed right in front, and you kind of watch as the mouth kind of balloons for a second. And I need everybody to make intelligence saving throws.
Oh. You're pulling these weird ones out.
I like
It's
doing
gonna
that.
be a failure.
I'm kind of All right,
15?
15. That's success.
15.
Success.
I have a -2.
7.
Failure.
10.
Failure. 15.
I'm really
Oh, we're so smart.
It's like 17. -2.
Okay. Those of you who failed take 19 points of psychic damage.
I'm back down to
Assume
1.
that is half a success.
If you succeed, you take 10. All right. So, sorry, it's not back.
I've got 3 times as much health as you.
And then
I'm doing great.
Yeah, sure.
yeah. Actually, the creature, you watch as it holds its position. The claws kind of come out, and you watch as the mouth begins to expand more, shedding more light onto the group of you. It's doing something.
When do the birds move?
Huh?
When do the birds go?
Oh, the birds
They're
are
like-
supposed to go at the end of the turn. They'll go now. How about that? Sorry.
Sure.
They were really scared at first.
The birds were supposed to
But now
save
they're
us.
The bug.
The birds were thinking about it.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted me to include the birds in that because they only got 20 hit points.
I considered that, and I thought it would be better not to, so I didn't say anything.
Then tell you what, they're going to go on your turn.
Okay.
Because you
That-
commanded them. Does
yeah.
that sound fair? Yeah.
That does sound fair.
They'll go right before your turn to do your action.
Okay. Which
Alright.
is now.
Yep. So they'll go now.
This works out.
All right. Birds up there. Birds.
We're just all a big happy family, guys.
You can't get there.
That's okay.
They
Here.
charge in. This one who Nestani was mounting, his name is
Marvis.
Marvis. Yep.
We have all this space, and everyone is here.
I would like to note that
Yeah.
on our
On
stream,
it doesn't
there's
even
a
show.
one
Not
spot
even
that we
everyone is
can't
on there.
see.
Is that better? There you go.
There you go.
I was like, wow, we're in the one spot that's not on the
Oh, cornered. Anyway, so that being said, as Marvis runs up, kind of watch as the beak comes down, jumps in the air, down to go on its neck, and you watch as the hand juts out and grabs Marvis
Marvis!
and throws him down on the ground.
Marvis!
Kind of watches he scutters and kind of picks himself back up. Doesn't seem to have taken any damage, but even though its attention was focused on you, it seemed to have had some recognition there of what was going on.
I'm upset about that.
With that being said, Icarus, it is now your turn.
Okay.
That was so
This doesn't need fear.
Okay, so let me fly. How high?
Did you do that on purpose? You monster.
We
You
always
monster. It's not the Skinwalker, it's you. You're the monster here. Anyway, what are you doing?
We talked about this before the campaign started. I was like, I just want to fly.
I know, and I should know. What are you doing?
How high does his light go vertically in?
Right now, it seems to have widened a great considerable bit. So, you'd probably have to get over him.
Okay, so tell you what I'll do. Let's go up 30 feet,
Okay.
20, 25.
25?
25 feet up.
25 feet up? Okay.
and then practically behind him.
Behind him? Okay. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 right there. We can do that.
All right, that makes 50.
Right.
Again, he is out of shot.
I cannot
No,
please
you,
everybody.
no, you can see the tip of my wing.
Yeah, there you go. You can see the tip of his wing.
There he is.
Move the camera! Move the camera!
There
Zoom in on that.
he is.
There he is.
Okay.
God help me.
And now, if I have the high ground, I should have advantage, right?
I would say
What about with his dim light? Does he still have that?
not in the light.
Oh,
So,
Guiding Bolt is just on the next attack.
Oh, darn it.
He does
I would
not.
say actually, yeah, you would have advantage.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's once again when I said I wanted to fly. This is why.
Yep.
Okay, so this will be as a crossbow expert, I can I change my ammo without a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the feet, yeah.
So I will then shoot him with a diamond arrow
Okay.
from here.
All right. Go for it.
Diamond bolt, actually.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You just offended so
I'm
many
so
crossbow enthusiasts. It's me.
I was hoping that would be better, but that's 22.
22 still hits.
I'm aware, but listen,
Do you have the effects of the diamond bolt on there?
I do not.
You
Okay.
just told us we have diamond bolts that can help things.
Right. It switches the damage type to force.
Okay. Okay, so I will do that, and I have friends within him, so, well, within
Yeah.
space of him.
Within.
You got sneak attack.
Listen,
Swallowed us. We're
what I
all
meant to
dead.
say
Eaten
was,
them.
In his belly.
They're dead.
you know when you say you've got a friend in me? I've got a friend in him.
Okay.
He's my buddy, and I'm trying to kill him.
Damage.
That was psychic damage, because you just hurt his feelings.
I will give everyone psychic damage in the next round, I promise.
Okay, so that is 17, I suppose, of force using the diamond arrows.
Nice. Okay, yeah. And it does seem to hurt him quite a bit.
Bolts.
Bolts. Thank you. Thank you
Bolts.
for correcting that. Politically correct about crossbow
The
bolts.
archery, the archery
Okay.
community is like really like.
God, man, it's not even the same thing. Anyway, is that the end of your turn?
I guess so, yeah.
All right. So now
Oh, yeah, you know what? Since I do have a bonus action, I thought I was slightly better
I was
than
waiting
I was.
for that. Thank you.
Listen, once again, that's 3 times better than her, so...
As you shoot down on it, kind of see as it hits the back of the chest, or the back into the chest. The rest of you see as it comes kind of all the way through. You kind of see as it, for a split second, one of the tendrils kind of flips back and kind of perks for a second at that. It almost seems to be kind of keeping track of Icarus's location. So that being said, Dara, what you doing? Nestani, you on deck. Ben Raina.
No, I'm pissed.
All right, so you raging?
Yep.
Bonus action rage.
Yep. And then I want to see if I can move behind
Yeah. Okay. What's your movement?
30.
5, 10, we'll do 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
We'll get right here.
Yeah.
All right. Flanking with Rena.
Yep.
Got it.
I had to
So,
this guy.
I'm going to slice him, or attempt to slice him.
All right.
So that is a,
I think you rolled with it, but you do have advantage.
yeah, that was a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Nice.
Just barely. Can't wait till we get back to the AC of 28.
I'm not looking forward to that.
It'll
Really
happen.
not.
It'll happen.
I don't care if I can hit you like this.
That's 13 points of slashing.
Nice. All right. Cuts deep into it, and you kind of see it's kind of looking back and forth and kind of getting a bit more panicked at this time.
Good.
Its movements are getting more sporadic as you start to see those of you behind it, Darrow and Icarus. The after images are just appearing almost constantly now, side to side, looking for different options. You see it kind of exploring the head, looking around, careening, almost as if it's trying to explore every option before taking action. That being said, the end of your turn.
Yes.
All right, Nestani.
I
Okay.
Rena, you are on.
I'm still in the light, yes. If I move 10 feet to the side, would I not be in it?
You'd have to get behind it.
Like completely behind it?
Behind it.
Yes. I shall move.
Okay. What's your movement?
30.
15,
We're
20.
just all crowding behind him.
Yeah.
I'm the
Are
one,
we
like-
sure?
Do we need to move this again? No, we're good.
No, we're
good.
fine.
We're good.
And because of my sharpshooter feat, I don't have disadvantage when I shoot point blank,
Sure.
right?
Yep.
Yes.
If it says that.
It says I ignore disadvantage on my ranged attacks.
With cover?
I went to my inventory.
You into your inventory?
Okay, attacking at long range doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged weapon tackles, and your ranged weapon attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. Before you make
You have disadvantage.
I do have disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah. I know sharpshooter. It's not crossbow expert.
Yeah.
You can shoot. You just have disadvantage.
I will.
All right. So
Shoot him.
Shoot him.
It's
Shoot him.
14.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Mm.
As the arrow kind of flies, you kind of watch as the hand snatches it and throws it down on the ground.
You didn't break me.
Was that your special ammunition? That being said, that being your turn.
Yes,
No?
yes, it's the end of my turn.
Rena, what you doing?
Yes, me. Well, everyone did what I was gonna do, and now I feel pressure like I should stay here. Well, I'll be the sacrificial lamb.
I feel like we'll go the opposite way. I feel like he's probably gonna turn around and hit the rest
That's
of
another
us.
thing is I'm like, do I just get over there? And then she's like, you know what?
We just keep moving everything that way.
Mother of God. Look at all the space.
You did this!
I did not.
You
You teleported everyone to that
I
corner.
maybe did it.
You teleported us. Oh yeah, I did.
I did do
That
that.
was me, guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my sword and attack.
Okay, straight roll.
Not very good.
13.
I think it's +4, so it's a 10.
You don't. So
10.
she's not flanking.
She is, but she has disadvantage.
Uh,
So unfortunately, as you go to swing the sword, the creature kind of catches it and kind of slams it into the ground. You kind of pull it back up. That's your action?
I think it has to be my action, right? So
Yeah. You have a bonus action if you can do anything there.
it says as a bonus action. Okay, so I just want to make sure, like the only places without light are behind him.
Pretty much. It seems that it had taken time to open up its mouth and do this.
Man, impressive. Okay,
It is doing something.
I'm going.
I assume that.
I'm not going to spoil it. I'd rather everybody find out at the same time. Like a surprise party, but with damage.
I want to point out, with a surprise party, not everyone finds out at the same time. Everyone knows except one person.
It's me. Is that the end of your turn, Rena?
Can I face him? What do I do?
Oh, no. I'm gonna
The
count down to
eternal
5.
Battle. I
5.
guess it. I'll stay.
Okay, cool. Alright, so that brings us back to the creature's turn. So, you watch as it has been kind of expanding its maw, and you kind of see as the oily tentacles are kind of pulling back, and you kind of watch now as it takes its claws and starts to begin to pull open the mouth, and you watch as the skeletal figure deep inside this crystalline, iridescent skull begins to kind of burst out of it, and you kind of watch as there's this bright light illuminating from it, and it lets out a horrendous shriek. I need everybody to make wisdom saving throws.
This is so fun.
A crystal skull, you said.
Sounds so
Yeah.
interesting, guys.
Said wisdom save?
Yep, wisdom save.
Mm-mm.
This is the big one.
Ah, well. This is the big one. Well,
Okay, what'd you get?
12.
Failure.
19.
Success.
18.
Success.
5.
Failure. Okay.
I'm glad I'm not alone.
Watch me roll like a bunch of ones.
I would love to.
I
I did
wait
not.
a minute. I just remembered how much damage.
I actually did roll fairly low, but that is still 19 points of psychic damage.
Oh, well.
So, those of you who fail take the full 19. Those of you who succeed take 10.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm also down.
Darrow is down.
Not good, bro.
Icarus, you failed that
I'm
saving
aware.
throw, hitting the ground
It's,
25.
it's already marked
You
off.
have bird bones, so you know it's not as heavy.
Your feathers cushion your
But
fall
also
like a
means
down
you break
pillow.
easier.
It's down, you know?
Okay,
Oh,
so
nice
that being said,
debate.
Rena. Oh, also, I didn't roll for the dog, not the dogs.
The dogs.
It's just
We have
because
dogs now.
the figures are...
They both failed, but they're still up with 1 HP each.
You know what? I feel them on that.
They're bleeding out of every,
said I feel them
every
on that.
mouth orifice.
Up with 1 HP, relatable.
That being said, that is the end of the creature's turn. Actually, it can move, so it is going to.
It's
Actually,
also not cursed anymore.
well, there we go. No more curses. Goodbye, curse. And Hunter's Mark is gone as well.
I forgot about that.
Yep. Okay, so it's actually, yeah. As you kind of watch, Ren, as you're the last one standing, correct?
Yes.
The birds are up.
Oh yeah, the birds. Well,
Barely.
player character.
Yeah.
Um,
Come on, Marvis is a player.
Come
Let's be
on.
honest.
That being said, oh, my music's gone forever. Oh well. That being said, Rena, you watch as the figure itself kind of pulls the skin back over and kind of hunches back over. Looking around to see that the others have fallen, it widens its arms.
I show my amulet that I found the first game
Okay,
to it.
we will get to that.
Okay.
Hold on to that for just a second then. Okay. The rest of you, though, let's just go through the death saves real quick. Icarus, death save?
Sweating.
Whoa.
This is that's perfect. I could just die here.
Did you want the other one?
13.
There you go. 13. Success. All right, Nestani. Or sorry, Darrow. Then Nestani. But you can go ahead and tell me what you want. Success.
18.
Success. All right. Good all around the board. The birds are going to make a bravery. Nope. Survival. They are going to move their full 60 feet back.
That's acceptable.
And they're going to try and they see they're about to die. Their owners are probably dead. They're getting the F out of there. Anyway, okay, so but that does bring us back to Rena. So, what are you doing?
Y'all. I don't know, but I show him the amulet, and in like my mind / psychic, like in my brain, I try to, you know what I mean? I'm just like.
Are you also saying it, or are you just?
I guess I'll say it.
Yeah.
Because
No one's here
No
to
one's
hear you.
here.
Yeah. You can do both.
Isha doesn't want you to do this, and then
Which amulet are you showing her?
the one I found from the first creature,
Okay.
and not mine.
Okay.
You know
Not
what I
yours. The
mean?
one you found.
The
Yeah.
one I found, because mine's mine. And
Sure.
and they're too far away from me,
So you do this.
so I do that.
Go ahead for me. Make a. I'll say you can, I'll let you choose, and they're both different. Either make a charisma check or a persuasion check. Charisma will have a lower DC because it's a main skill, but you might have bonuses for persuasion. So I'll let you pick there. He's shaking his head. No, no.
They're the same.
Well, you're gonna want your charisma in that case.
Charisma check. Can I get that bird in my view?
Not without fully turning around.
Okay, just wanna
Attention
see.
off, yeah.
Isha doesn't want you to do this. Just like turning away from it.
Okay.
6. As you hold out the amulet, and I'll count this as your bonus action to have this interaction, but As you hold out the amulet, the creature flinches for but a second, almost seeming to recognize it, before shaking the tendrils and then once again screeching into your face as it.
Can that have been not my bonus action?
And use your action instead?
I think so because I mean...
You don't have any healing spells?
Yeah, Rick. I'll give you a second to look at it.
That's a touch, and then I have no one. Okay, so I just didn't want to...
You have all your movement too, so
I didn't know if I was like thinking about myself or you guys, honestly, y'all. So it's like...
birds are thinking for themselves, so it's understandable. If you want a bandwagon.
Like I have a bandwagon plan, and then I have a save y'all plan. It's like save myself or save one
Up to you.
person.
What you doing though?
I'm going to cast Healing Word
Okay.
on
Sure.
Icarus.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Roll healing for that.
9.
Nice. Healing word.
And
Got your movement
mark
too.
that off. My movement is going to be...
You run in or stand?
I'm going to run towards that angle. Sorry.
This way?
Towards kind of like the bird,
Okay.
but like at an angle.
Down this line?
Yes.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, yep,
25.
25, 30.
Yeah.
Alright, it is going to get an attack of opportunity on you with a claw.
Darn it.
14. Alright, you're good. Swipes and misses. Is that the end of your turn?
I think it has to be.
Alright, it is now the creature's turn. The creature is going to lunge after you, leaping over here, and is going to use both claw attacks.
Would I now have opportunity?
Yeah, if you want.
Let's do it.
You have disadvantage because you're prone.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you have to use your a melee weapon to do this. Yeah. Melee attack.
I guess, yeah, even with crossbow expert.
Does it say you can take it as a...
Does not, so I'm gonna assume no.
I assume no because Warcaster specifies for that.
That's right.
So.
Okay. So we're just gonna stab with a little rapier.
Okay, go for it. Disadvantage.
Right, yes. 12.
12 unfortunately misses as you kind of swipe, leaps out of the way, unfortunately. It's going to continue, make 2 claw attacks at Rena. Mother of God. First one was a natural 1. Just slams in the ground, Rena, as you kind of just nimbly step out of the way. The second one, you kind of raise your shield. I don't think a 10 hits, does it?
It doesn't.
Yeah. Slashes across and rakes the shield. As it is going full try to kill you, and it cannot. But the light is focused on you now, as you kind of watch it zeroing in on you specifically. So, with that being said, Icarus, you are up. What you doing?
I forgot about you.
Yeah. Icarus is up.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm gonna stand up, I guess.
Half your movement. For those who don't know, Icarus is the bird. What you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna take a couple steps and force feed Nestani.
Okay.
Thank you.
Another 10 feet of movement there.
I force feed Darrow in my turn.
The chain. Don't break it. Okay, so that's your action.
Okay.
Mark off
So
that
that will
potion.
be let me roll that.
Nestani, know what you're going to do then.
6.
There you go.
Better
All
than
right.
none.
Yep.
Definitely better than none. All right, is that the end of your turn?
No.
What you doing? You said it so confidently.
Yes, it is true. I'm confident that it's not the end of my turn. I'm not confident in what's about to happen.
Tell me.
I just want to tell the animals with my bonus action, just like point at Rena and just say to help her.
Make an animal handling check.
Maybe tell them I'll
Yeah.
heal them. Go to Rena so she can heal you.
Yeah, just so
Sorry.
you're aware, the birds don't get death saves.
Oh, hang on. never
They're
mind.
not PCs.
Yeah,
Birds do not get death saves.
I don't want to do that. Okay, so this was How much movement did I use?
You just use half and then 10. That was 35 total, right?
Yep.
Of your flying speed. What's your
Yes.
walking speed though?
25.
So you used all your movement
Okay.
because you would be walking.
And then I can't attack with bonus action, I guess. So this actually might be the end of my turn then.
Alright. So, Darrow, that's saving throw. Nestani,
15.
success. 2 successes.
Can I'm going to
Stupid.
stand up
Alright.
and cast.
Can you guys move Nestani? I can't reach you.
Just need to stand up.
Or
This one. I'm sorry.
Yep, stand up. There you go. Thank you so
I'm going to
much.
use my action to cast Cure Wounds on Darrow.
Nice.
So that
The
is.
chain.
The chain. Don't break the cup.
Don't do it. 10 points. Heal 10 points.
Nice.
And do I see the arrow that the creature threw on the ground?
You look over. What kind of arrow was it?
Diamond.
Okay, it is not broken.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my bonus action to go over and grab it
Okay,
and equip it.
what's your movement?
Halved is 15.
15. Yeah. I'll say Icarus lets you walk by. Sure. 5, 10, 15.
Go away.
Walk over, pick it up.
Mhm.
That's your bonus action.
Mhm.
Got it?
And
Your turn?
bonus action. But yeah.
Sure. Draw it. All right. That being said, Rena, you are up. As it is you who is dueling this creature. What you doing?
I am going to. I'm going to. Is that bird within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Um,
I don't need to check. I want.
I can tell you.
I see
which
it's-
bird is that?
That is Marvis.
Marvis.
I'm going to see if I can face step onto the bird.
Sure. What's your range on face step?
It's 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah. So easy enough.
I face step onto thy bird. And I'm gonna.
We'll just switch that. Just trying to do it. I thought it was big enough. It's not.
You guys are friends.
I'm going to.
So you're on the bird.
It's alive, so I can't do spare the dying.
He is alive.
You can
Okay.
cast just for funsies.
You could just
Would it
bash
work
it
on
and then
it?
do
Like
spare the
whenever
dying.
this bird dies, spare the dying wouldn't
No,
work
that's a
on
different
us.
spell.
That is Death Ward.
Death Ward.
Death ward.
One of the best spells ever, period.
I hate Death Ward.
It's been used against you.
Yes.
I love Death Ward.
Alright, is that the end of your turn right now?
I'm gonna cast. Sorry, I can't. Oh man, God. I guess that is. I mean, bonus action. I have bonus actions, but that was my bonus action. What did I do before that?
Nothing.
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 So
You have an action.
I do have an action.
Yeah, you have your whole action.
Okay, that's what I was looking at next.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will heal. I don't regret this. This bird.
Okay. Heal the bird, sure. What are you using to heal
Heal
the
the
bird?
bird with
My words.
cure wounds.
Alright. Go ahead and roll for that. And tell me what
Or
you
actually, healing word.
That's a bonus action.
You're right. Sorry, cure wounds.
Okay.
Okay, it is healed. 13.
Got it. Alright. Birds at 14.
Healing Word, more like Healing Bird.
Good one.
Name of the episode. Alright, so is that the end of your
You can
turn?
see right now if that's true.
It is.
Alright, so that being said, it is now the creature's turn. Creature still focused on Rena and is going to leap after her once again.
He doesn't like you.
I don't like you. Except for Isabella. That being said, it was a joke. The creature.
I was acting.
We're
Or
actors.
was I?
It does not like the bird. It's going to make one claw attack at the bird and one at you, Rena. First one at Rena, that is a 17 to hit.
It does not hit.
Does not hit as 17?
What?
No.
Mother of God!
I know.
How?
Alright, sweet.
What? How is she?
However, a 15 does hit the bird.
No!
Marvis!
Marvis, please.
This music is killing me too.
You're gonna make it worse?
Thank you,
I don't think I want you to make.
Too late. Alright, we'll attack the bird. That is 12 points of piercing damage as it rakes down at you.
Okay.
You take the shield, bash it off, but you didn't see the other claw that went straight into the bird's neck and kind of pulls it and is now holding it down.
What?
Yeah, the bird is now grappled and restrained as it is pushing it down onto the ground. You're still on its back, and it's still kind of like trying to push up and struggle, but the bird is grappled and restrained.
That's sad.
And it is
It's my fault.
12 points, so it's at 2 hit points.
Well,
Oh dear
yeah.
God.
You
Yeah.
kept him alive.
You kept him alive.
You
Yeah,
made
it
the
was-
right choice.
It was going to die.
I thought. Okay.
So, that being said, that is the end of its turn as it keeps the light still focused on you. So, that being said, Icarus and Dara.
Okay, I have a question.
Yep.
So my crossbow expert specifies that I don't have disadvantage when I'm within 5 feet.
Yeah. That was not what I was accounting for.
Yes, I understand that.
Yeah.
But accounting for that now, do I get advantage for flanking with that?
At 5 feet, I believe flanking is only melee,
Okay.
but I can. Let me tell you what. I'll double check for you. Just give me a second. So flanking on squares, when creature empty corner, they flank the enemy. Has advantage on melee attack rolls.
Okay. Well, that's what we needed to know.
Yep.
So let's. Yep, right behind him, flying in.
Flying in right here, or
180 degrees from Rena.
okay.
Specific.
Rena is on its back, so I'll say right there. Sure.
Okay. And then I will attack with my rapier.
Go for it.
So I believe this then is flanking with have advantage.
Yep.
Okay. 19.
19 hits.
Okay. And this I'll take
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack on it.
Yep.
Hmm. 15 piercing.
Nice. Flying in, you jam the rapier through the back of the creature and kind of lets out an awful shriek as it now you kind of see the tendrils kind of wave back behind its head, and seemingly has now noticed that the rest of you have gotten back up. That being said, that's your action. Got a bonus action, and that was your movement too, right?
Yes.
Alright.
I have 10 feet left, but
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to use it.
Darrow, you're on
I think my crossbow expert attack is with a hand crossbow, so that wouldn't count for what I'm using, right? Okay. So let me. No, I think that's just gonna have to be it.
Alright, Darrow, you're up.
Would this be considered a humanoid?
No.
All right. I'm going to use half of my movement to stand up,
Alright.
and I would like to Eldritch Blast him.
Alright, make an attack roll.
That is a 14.
Unfortunately misses. You kind of watch as you fire off, you see the tendril kind of flick over and you kind of watch as it shifts out of the way.
Okay, so for my bonus action, now I'm really pissed.
Alright, so rage.
And then the other half of my movement.
Perfect. Alright, so is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Got it. Nestani. Rena, you are on deck.
Okay, I'm using my last spell slot to cast Hunter's Mark again.
Alright.
I'm going to. I can shoot it from here, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if that was being blocked by anybody.
No, it's a large creature. It's about 20 feet.
Okay, I'm
It's
also
about, like,
using.
20 feet.
I'm sharpshooter. I'm using sharpshooter.
You're using sharpshooter.
Mhm.
Okay.
So,
-5 from the roll.
that's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
And so this would be force damage, correct? Because
Force
of the
damage,
diamond?
yep.
Yes. Okay. 26 points of force damage.
26
Wow.
with force.
With force.
Okay. Oh. I was like, that doesn't make sense. It's because I did the wrong thing. Yeah, as you fire off that arrow, releasing it, just like the bolt that Icarus hit, it seems to almost demolish the creature as it passes through. Rena, as you are kind of on the other side, you kind of watch as the other claws raking up to hit you. You kind of watch as the arrow flies through the forearm, and you kind of just watch as the arm blasts off to the side, removing it completely. It's definitely took a big chunk of damage there.
So it's pretty rough.
Took a big chunk of damage. It's missing arm. That being said, all right, Rena, you are up. What you doing?
I am going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Point blank, you have disadvantage.
I do.
It is a ranged spell attack, yes.
Okay.
You're flanking with Icarus right
And
now.
you would have disadvantage normally.
I am flanking, so I'll use my sword instead.
Okay.
And hope it.
It is a straight roll.
Okay. I hope this is a good one. Yay! 17 plus 4.
That is good. That is
That
good.
is a
That
good
will
one.
definitely hit.
It
Roll
was
damage.
the song.
So does the disadvantage come like if you're in front of it? It seems.
One could surmise.
Okay.
If it's got its little spotlight on you.
Might
Mirrors,
Usually I
I
love
can
being in
tell.
the spotlight, guys.
I feel like I would be like, why is everybody sucking this second in the light?
Thought we were good at this, guys.
You're just seeing them in a different light now.
7.
7?
Slashing.
7 slashing? Okay,
Yes.
nice. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
I am going to try to. So he is like still impaling Marvis.
Yeah.
Can I could I have slashed at what's impaling him? Like,
That would have been a targeted attack, and you would have
Oh,
to let me know
I see.
beforehand.
My bad.
That's okay. For next time, you know.
I'm going to get off of Marvis so they're not weighing him down as much.
Okay.
Roll
you-
off of him maybe.
You going off the back here, or off to the...
Kind of like over to the side, like
Okay.
away from the creature.
Okay. As you get to the other side of
Or
Marvis...
wait, oh sorry, I'll stay near him. Sorry, I thought I'd
Which-
still be in range.
Which side are you going to?
Towards the evil creature that I don't
Okay,
want to be.
so right there. Alright, good to know.
I want to be flanking him still.
Well, you'd have to be on Marvis is taking up that space.
Oh, I have to stay on Marvis.
If you want to continue flanking.
I'll stay on Marvis.
Okay.
Sorry,
For now, we're
Marvis.
just chilling.
Well, that's fine. I mean, Icarus can move to a different flanking position,
Yeah,
if you want.
Yes.
You tell me what Ren is doing, though. Don't worry about that.
I am going to get off Marvis.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Got it. So, that being said, that is the end of Rena's turn. The creature is very desperate at this point. And once again, you kind of watch as the flesh begins to peel back. And it... Darrow and Nestani are out of range.
Yes.
But the
That's
rest
great,
of you
guys. That's
make
great.
wisdom
Well, at
saving
least it doesn't wipe the party again.
We're looking at the positives right now, man.
Yeah.
Some of us have to
You
live.
don't even know how wise I am.
We only just
I
started
don't.
this podcast.
I'm not. I'm not wise.
What'd you get?
1 + 2.
Oh, okay.
21.
Success. Alright, does somebody else want to roll for the bird, or do you guys want me to roll?
You roll.
Okay.
Use the purple die I gave you, though.
It's a natural one.
Me too!
Yeah, okay, so.
Makes sense.
So, those of you who fail,
You will spare the dying ready, right?
He said it doesn't work.
29 points of psychic damage. Those of you who succeed, 15. That was one of the mid rolls, thank God.
So that
I am so
I-
down now.
I could have been untouched and that would
I
put
was
it
debating on
down.
Misty stepping closer to him, so I'm glad I didn't do that.
You watch as those of you back watch as the head once again kind of rears out of the skin, shrieking, kind of spreading the radiant light. You guys are not close enough to be affected by it, but those of you around you watch as Marvis goes limp. So does Icarus, and you do too?
Yes.
And so does Rena. All three drop. And you kind of watch as the creature turns around, all fours, looks at the two of you. That's its turn.
Oh my god.
Darrow, or Icarus, death save.
Urina's gonna go first. I don't know what she's doing.
Oh, Urena.
Run, Urena! Sorry, I'm dead.
As you're dying.
Leave, Urena!
You didn't command them to attack.
I didn't. I mean, I put out one command, which was to attack, and they have since then.
Then on the round.
Urena is going to stand by and see if Darrow or Nestani are going to say anything. But she's not going to flee.
Okay, that's great. I love you, Urena.
15. Success. There you go.
Take it.
All right, Darrow.
I will light up my sword. Ignite.
All right. Flames run down the side of the sword as both of you are bathed in the purple light.
Wait, is he turned toward us?
Yep.
Oh.
So I'm going to run up to him
All right, nice.
and attack him with my sword.
All right, make an attack roll.
That is a 16, or I'm sorry, 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's a big jump.
Yeah.
Let's see. So that's 5 points of slashing
Okay. What else?
and 6 points of fire damage.
Okay. So, Darrow, as you run up to the creature, you kind of see the arm kind of letting go, coming down overhead, and you take the sword. How do you do it?
I just want to like stick my flaming sword straight into his nasty mouth
Okay.
of tendrils and
All right.
disgust.
All right, Darrow. So as you run up towards it, flaming sword ignited, you watch as it raises the claw, coming down on you, the mouth kind of agape to swallow you whole almost. You ram the sword straight into the center, and you kind of hear this splitting, cracking noise. As you twist the blade, you feel it's caught something. And as you kind of peel it up, you kind of see that the blade has pierced the center of whatever that skull was and snapped it in half. Kind of watches it, and then just goes limp on the sword, kind of bringing it down. And you watch as it slowly begins to dissolve. And that is the end of combat. So, with that being said, it's not over, as some of you are still down.
Mm-hmm.
So, up next, Nestani, what are you doing?
I'm going to run up to Rena and see if she has any healing.
Okay.
Do you have any potions on this?
I don't know. I haven't
We don't need that anymore.
been.
Just do it.
Well, I'm just gonna search the two of them and see if either of them have healing potions on them because I'm out of spell slots.
Do either of you have healing potions? Nope.
I force-fed my last one to Nestani.
Nope. Okay. Neither of them do. All right. So that is Nestani's turn. We're gonna make a death saving throw.
16.
Success. Okay. Icarus, death saving throw.
9.
Failure. What are you? One success, two successes.
One of each.
One of each. And Rena, you are at 2 of each. Or one
I've
of each.
only done just
Oh, you just.
one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Top one. Yep. All right. So, Darrow, what you doing?
I don't have any healing.
You can try to stabilize them the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. I guess.
So what do their winds look like?
It seems that they have lots of eternal bleeding. Their ears seem to have been burst. That the blood is kind of just trailing down the sides of their heads. Kind of see that their eyes completely bloodshot, and it's starting to kind of pool in their mouths.
I want to take like maybe some like wet rags or something that I have, and maybe like try to wrap it around their eyes and ears.
Okay, sure. And go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
19.
19. Who did you do this to?
Rena.
All right, so going over to Rena, taking the rags, just kind of cleaning the wounds, wrapping around, trying to stop the bleeding from wherever it's coming from. I'll say it'll give her advantage on her next death saving throw. All right, Nestani,
I'm going to do the same thing, but to Icarus.
medicine check. Natural one, Icarus. Nice.
It
It looks like it.
It looks like it.
So I'm like, oh!
Ooh.
Nestani goes over and just starts.
Just
The 9.
9.
Yeah.
You try your best. Icarus is. You try to learn from what Darrow's doing and watching, and then you turn to Icarus, who is a bird, and realize you've never, like, had any medical lessons on.
I'm just start like
his species specific.
I look where it's bleeding and just
kind of.
just like pat it.
Yeah. All right. So that being said, Rena, make a death saving throw with advantage. That's a success. 2 successes.
We haven't died yet. which
Icarus,
means it's
death saving throw.
balanced.
Yep. 12.
Success. Dara, would you like to continue helping Rena or move to Icarus? Or try something else?
Yeah, I'll try to do the same thing that I did with Rena to Icarus.
Okay.
I'm just kind of, cleaning up the blood. Try to put like a rag on their forehead. Maybe
Alright.
pour some water on them.
Okay.
Try to
Sure,
wake
yeah.
up.
Make another medicine check. I'm not going to kill Icarus.
We just don't know where he's bleeding.
But as you're draining the wet rag,
Wake up, man.
you realize that he's just kind of on his back. You might be waterboarding him. And you tilt him back over to the side. Unfortunately, it does not help. But Nestani, is there someone you'd like to help or something you'd like to try?
I guess I'm going to turn to the humanoid. Turn around and be like, "This is not a bird," and I'm gonna try and
Make a
help
medicine
her.
check.
Yeah.
If you natural one, I swear to God.
And like I'm praying to the stars.
Sure.
Natural 1. 21, thank you.
21. All right, Rena, you get advantage on your next save as you see what Darrow did and continue to do that.
This is easy.
So,
Yes.
Rena, death saving throw.
This is a person. So with advantage.
A
So-
7.
It's a failure. So,
What am I doing wrong?
Icarus.
You wake up wet.
16.
Okay, nice. Are you back
That's
up?
the third.
Yeah. Darrow, as you were waterboarding Icarus, you push his beak over the side as the water spills out and just Icarus, you wake
Whoa,
up
it worked.
on your turn, so we'll put you in the stable condition.
Okay.
He's stabilized.
He's stabilized. You're going to have to take a rest or take a short rest to get your hit points back to come back to fully consciousness, but you're no longer in danger of that. Darrow, you see Icarus seemingly is in a better condition, a stable condition. You look over at Rena and see she's doing worse. What you doing?
I start to slap her and
Just pull
Wake
her
up,
ear.
wake up, wake up.
Better.
Okay. Make a medicine check or an intimidation.
How about intelligence?
That's medicine.
13.
13? Alright. So, Rena, you will get advantage on your next one. Alright. Nestani, what are you doing?
Okay, he's already helping her.
Yeah. But if you can think of anything else, I mean, you can do whatever you want. The speed of the game.
I'm gonna
I also don't want people to die.
I'm going to try and help him stabilize Rena.
Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
20, not natural.
20, not natural. Rena, you can add 2 to your roll. Rena,
Yay.
go ahead and make a death saving throw plus 2 with advantage. If you roll 2 ones, it's dead.
So unnatural 20.
All right, is that your last one too?
Yes, my last success.
With that, the 2 of you stabilize Rena,
Yay.
and you kind of see that they're both have started their regular breathing. And while they're both not conscious yet, it does seem that they will make it. What about Marvis?
Yeah, I'm gonna look to Marvis.
Marvis is cold, and you notice that Urena has kind of walked over and is kind of head resting on him.
There's nothing I can do.
I guess I'm just gonna throw like a blanket over, and then I guess I'll try to investigate the body.
All right.
I guess we probably both would do that.
Yeah.
Both of you go ahead and make investigation checks. As it would seem everybody's stable. You've done what you can. Only a minute or so has passed.
Investigation.
Yeah.
3.
3. All right. What'd you get, Darrow?
16.
16. Darrow, as you go to kind of where the corpse of the creature once was, you notice that, like another creature, it seems to have melted into this kind of bubbling black ooze. There's no trace of the body, of the remnants of whatever creature this once was. And as Nestani, you kind of shift through it, you see something off in the distance that catches your eye. As you look up to investigate Darrow, you see something within the ichor. Are you going to take it?
What does it look like?
It looks like there is an object of some sort, small.
Yeah.
So sticking your hand in the ooze, you kind of pull out what appears to be the hilt of a sword. It's covered in this kind of black, thick tar. So you might need to clean it off before you can fully investigate it. But
Yeah. I'll kind of like try to clean it up a little bit. What time of day is it though?
you guys left at night. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna just like kind of wrap it up,
Okay.
and then try to like kind of start getting some stuff together for like camp.
Sure. So
Try to
as
keep
you-
everybody warm while they're unconscious.
I'm gonna help him do that and see if there's anything I
Well-
can do to get them.
Before you do anything,
Oh.
as you do that, Darrow, Nestani, you notice a figure coming down the road. Large, kind of horse, not a racing horse, but a beast of burden. And you kind of see the figure look up, and then starts racing the horse over to where you are. As it gets closer and closer, you recognize the burnt orange robes of Grigori. As he kind of pulls over the hood, and you see his shiny bald head in the moonlight.
I forgot he was bald.
And he kind of looks up. Oh, what happened here?
Don't know. Something from the moon fell. It was like the creature that we fought whenever you found us.
The previous one.
Yes.
Is everyone all right?
They're unconscious, and we lost one of our mounts.
We lost Marvis.
Mounts can be replaced. Races are a harder thing. But let's count our blessings. That being said, what happened exactly?
Well, I don't know. It's just the moon started cracking, and then something fell from it. And
Something fell from the moon,
Yes,
like before.
like before.
Well, the mount is certainly a
Is there nothing we can do for Marvis?
for the bird.
Yes.
I suppose there are things that could be done, but they would be a great effort for such a creature, regardless of your level of bonding. It would be a great length. But, you definitely need a mount. There's no way you're getting to Coley within a decent time on foot. That could take a month.
It's not like we can go back in either.
No, you can't. Tell you what. Take this horse. Kind of pops off. Leave the body with me.
Okay, what's its name?
Does not have a name, it is a horse.
Are you sure?
Feel free to name it yourselves. I purchased it a day ago, so I do not care for its name. It was meant to be sold at the next town to get a different mount.
We need to rest.
Rest. Get out of here, though. The fanning out. Praetorians, they've realized that the city is likely not there, whatever they're looking for. So they're sending people out into the forest to look. So I understand rest, but why don't you travel a few hours down the road first?
Okay. I go ahead and start lifting them up and
Throwing
swinging
the
them
horse.
over the top of the horse and the
Sure.
bird.
Remember, you have to get to Coley. That's where you're heading next, correct?
Yes.
Find me there at the taverns. We will discuss this, and I will try to keep tabs on this advisory predicament.
Does he have a healing potion?
Yeah.
Really?
Do you happen to have any healing potions? We weren't able to restock because we were rushed out of town.
And they're expensive.
I have on me, but it would need compensation. I've given you a horse,
Thank you. You're very
and I
generous.
see that all of you are still alive. So if you need it, I'll part with it for 100 gold. Both of them.
We will be fine. Thank you.
100 for 2? Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright, so you take it. He hands you two medium-sized healing potions. So these are the step up above lesser. That being said, he kind of walks over to the bird and kind of waves his hands, and you kind of see that there is some kind of aura glowing from the bottom as he kind of inspects it. How strange.
What?
No, the wounds are just unique. But I'm sure you already figured that out. What did this creature look like? If I might inquire.
It was large and like a skeleton, but it had like very long fingers, and it had like hair and tendrils that just like fell down, and it had the same like ichor that was showing.
Humanoid
In a way,
in
yes.
shape.
Yes, but it crawled around on its fours, and it would move as if it already knew what was going to happen.
Interesting. Did you see anything else?
From the creature?
The whole spectacle of it all.
Well,
I found this. I show him the hilt of the sword.
Kind of takes it and unwraps it. He kind of looks up. Curious. Waves his hand. There's an orange flash of light from one of the rings he's wearing. Quite curious.
What is it?
It is, it seems to be a remnant of some sort. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it was bound to the creature, as far as I can tell.
bound to it?
Yes, that it was connected somehow.
Another thing
About the,
is that whenever it would attack, it had this like purple light that shone out from it, and that itself didn't do much, but every time that he was honing in on one of us, it would narrow down and attack the one person.
Well, many creatures have different sorts of modes of murder.
But he didn't seem to have the light until after he attacked me.
Well, I do not know the answer to that. But I am glad to see that everybody here is mostly unscathed.
Definitely very scathed. Let's say alive.
Yeah, like a lot of bald spots.
That being said, keep an eye. Let me know if anything else happens like this. Strange that it happened twice. And tonight of all nights.
What do you mean?
Well, it has been, what, a month? Do you recognize a pattern there? If I had to guess, in a month or so, I'd also keep an eye out. But I'd also surmise in a month or so, you should almost be done with the race. If not finished.
I hope so.
We'll keep you on the loop.
Please do. Let me know if you find anything else interesting. I will, stay here and cover for you for the time being.
Thank you. You
Yes.
came just in time.
Quite some luck there, but it seems it will take me a few days to get to Koli. So, take your time, I suppose. See if you can find anything else out, and if you can't, find something useful to do. Get some extra cash, find some extra intel. I was going to catch up with you regardless, but it would seem that that is not going to be the case anymore, so... when you get to Koli, you'll want to look for a witch. Ask around town, they'll know. There's only one that they typically know of. Talk to her. She'll set you on the right path for probably getting a leg up on the operation here.
How should we find her?
Ask around. She's not hard to find. She's not really a witch. It's just a title.
Okay. Well, I guess we need to get moving.
Are you taking the sword hilt back?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Anyway, that being said, best of travels. Did you need anything else?
I think we should be good.
If you can find a faster mount.
I will try my best to catch up, but it would seem I'm going to need to take a significant detour for this. Expect me to arrive 3 to 4 days after you.
Okay.
That being said, it should, if you keep up the pace with good weather, you might make it there in a week, maybe less. So I would get to it. I would endeavor you to travel through the night if you could, but I understand your situation.
All right. We'll see you in. What's the name of that place? Koli.
Week and a half or so.
Thank you.
Be done with the hunting of the creature there by the time I get back. I'm sure I'll have more intel. He kind of, once again, kind of checks on the corpse of Marvis. Go.
I'll get on Urena with, I guess, Rena on the back. And I'm gonna, before I get on Urena, I'm gonna feed her.
Alright.
So, and just kind of give her a pat.
Yeah. She seems definitely a bit shaken up and kind of is uncertain about leaving, but...
I'm gonna, can't cast anything, I'll be like, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get it back.
Dead quiet. But, that being said, you guys push on through the night, traveling further down the road, and that is where we're going to leave off tonight's game. Whew. So, yeah, sorry.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for sticking in this long and watching, and we hope you guys had a good night. We're having a good night here too. Before we go, if anybody else in the table would like to mention something.
Like and subscribe.
What?
Hashtag
Please.
RIP Marvis.
Write in the comments. Give us your favorite Marvis moment.
Also, do you like the music? Because you can use it.
Do you like music? Should we keep it? Should we?
Yeah.
Should we? What? How's it feel? Anyway,
gonna
let us
check
know
it out.
down in the description.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Smash the like button. Don't.
Please subscribe.
Leave
Please
suggestions for our cheese smoothie.
Yeah. Add some ingredients. Fish paste, salmon,
No.
whatever you want.
Lucky Charms.
Anchovies.
Anchovies.
Oh,
Thank you so
you're-
much. Good night, everybody.
Oh.
Bye.